Hey everyone, Matt with Valera here again. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a custom loading screen for your dayz package server. This guide assumes that you're using the private Hive option, using the private MySQL server. If you're running the Valera Hive configuration, you're not able to do this. So what I'll show you is how to set up the loading screen so when you load in, you'll have your own custom one that either advertises your community or whatever you want on there. I'm going to show you two different ways to set it up. One is through the control panel and one's through FTP. Either way works. I just want to show you both options for it. A lot of people think this is kind of a daunting task to set up a loading screen. It's definitely not. It's really easy. Even a beginner server admin can do it. It's really straightforward. To start off with, you need to make your loading screen. So what I have here in Photoshop is just a demonstration one. And you can do it in one of three sizes. The first is 512 by 256. The next is 1024 by 512, or the best and the recommended one is 2048 by 1024. That's going to give you the best quality loading screen, so that's the one I recommend using. And that's actually the size that I have here. So if we go ahead and just delete that text layer, go ahead and expand this and show you. This is 2048 by 1024. So what you want to do is save it as a JPEG. You have to make sure it's a JPEG or it won't work. So we're going to go ahead and save this as a JPEG. If you use Photoshop, you have the ability to adjust the overall quality of it. I generally like to try to shrink down the file size a decent amount and just make sure the quality stays close to the same. You can see if you slide that all the way to the left, the quality really dies on it. So you just want to find a good balance. This one, it's got some fine lines in it, so I'll probably take it down to about, we'll call it 72 and call it good. That'll give us a file size of 470K, which is totally fine. Save that file off, and there we go. Alright, so the first way I'll show you is via FTP. So what you want to go ahead and do is connect to your server with FTP. Let me just close this and connect to the server. This particular server I'm connecting to has multiple ones on it, so you'll see a bunch of folders here. Normally you'll just have one folder with your IP, and you'll open that up, and you'll see this Valera Code Custom folder. You want to go in there as well. And next, you want to go into the missions folder. And you want to find the folder for whatever map you're running. So this particular server is running Chernarus, so we're going to be using Chernarus for demonstration purposes, but the same concept goes for the other maps as well. So you open up the Chernarus mission folder, and inside here you have all the different pieces that go into the mission PBO. For our purposes, we'll be editing the descriptions.ext, which is right there. First you want to upload that image, so wherever you saved it to. Go ahead and take the image, dump it into the folder, and once you upload it to the server, now we just need to tell the server to use that as the loading screen. In this particular FTP program I'm using, it's called WinSCP. It's the one I recommend using. A lot of people use FileZilla, but I really enjoy using this as an FTP program. You can actually edit text files right in the FTP browser. I believe you can do this with FileZilla as well. A lot of FTP programs have a similar functionality. So what you'll do is edit the descriptions.ext, and we'll go ahead and open that up. And what we're looking for is this line right here. By default, it'll be load screen equals z add-ons dayz code GUI blah blah blah. This is where we're going to put the name of the file we just uploaded. The one I just uploaded was called loadscreen.jpg, so you can see it right here. And so what we'll go ahead and do is take this whole path here and just put loadscreen.jpg in there. And that's really all there is to it. You just save the file, and next time the server restarts, it's going to use this new loading screen. So what we can do is restart the server, and we'll give that a moment to restart, and we'll go ahead and show you that it is now working with that new load screen. Now that the server started, we can go ahead and join it and see that load screen. So I have the server right here, and we'll let it load up. Alright, and go ahead and click OK to join the server. It'll take just a moment to load up the mission file. And as you can see, the demonstration loading screen is working. The overall process is really easy for that particular way via FTP. And we're going to repeat the task one more time, and we'll do it via the control panel. To do it via the control panel, go ahead and log into the control panel and get on the home screen just like what you see up here on the screen, and click on File Manager. Once we get the File Manager, you can either click on the Vallejo custom folder there, or the way I like to do it is expand the trees until we get to the folder that we want to use. And once you're in the Vallejo custom folder, you open the mission folder. And once you're in the mission folder, you click on the dayz.st or whatever map that you're currently running. And as you can see, all the same files that we saw when we were looking at it via FTP. So what we'll want to do is upload our custom load screen. Click the upload button. Select browse. And navigate to the folder where you have stored the image. And we'll give that a moment to upload. There we go. All set. And now the next step is the same as we did before. We need to edit the descriptions.ext file. So while you're in here, click the little pencil icon next to it. And you can see same thing that we saw before via FTP. So we just go ahead and get rid of the default loading screen and put in the name of your file. And save that file. Now that it's saved, you can click right on your IP up here. Takes you back to the home page of the control panel. Start or restart your server. And we'll give that a minute to come up. Now that the server started, we'll go ahead and join it. We'll see the new custom load screen. So we'll just go ahead and join the server. And there you have it. It's working once again. As you can see, the process to do this is very simple. It's definitely worth doing for your group or community. It adds just that extra level of uniqueness to the server. Spend a couple minutes doing it and you really get some benefits out of it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below, or feel free to submit a ticket on vallejo.com, or you're always welcome to jump in our TeamSpeak, ts3.vallejo.com. Again, my name is Matt with vallejo.com, and thank you for watching.